Well, did you know that stem cell facials are becoming one of the hottest trends in skincare? But it's more than a trend. There's so much more to it. Terry Page, CEO of Medical Transformation Center, is here to share how this cutting-edge treatment can not only help smooth out those lines, erase age spots, but give your skin that youthful glow. Terry, good to see you again.
Good morning.
All right, I admit I don't know much about stem cell facials. I know about a lot of facials, but this is a new one. I've tried them all, but this is a new one to me. Kind of, what is it, and what's the foundation of it that helps remove age spots and lines?
Well, as you know, at Medical Transformation Center, we're always looking for ways to prompt the body to heal itself. And that's really what this stem cell facial does. It uses your stem cells, which is amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, so it uses your stem cells, and we inject that into the face, all through the facial area, the neck area, in order to encourage growth and renewal. I mean, that's what stem cells do, right? They are the basis of that. And so when we can, recycle, so to speak, your stem cells, put them in an area where you want some renewal, so it helps fill. Now, it's not immediate. As soon as you leave, you look filled because, again, we're growing new collagen and structure and so forth. And so it helps with that volume, with smoothing out those fine lines and wrinkles. The glow is amazing. Right about 2 weeks after you have your facial, that's where the glow happens.
Right.
And you just shine. I mean, and then texture, tone, scarring, things like that, it just really helps to rejuvenate. I mean, if you just think at that core, what do stem cells do, right?
Rejuvenate.
Yeah.
Rebuild.
Rejuvenate.
Turn it all over again. And I feel like this is such a good time if you want to try out something like this. In the winter, you're not out in the sun getting more sunspots. How do you extract the stem cells to get them back in the skin?
So we extract them from your bone marrow.
Okay.
And I know some people are like, oh my gosh, bone marrow, that's so scary. But honestly, I've had this done twice. So I've done a stem cell facial, and I've also used my stem cells to repair a tear in my shoulder.
Because we've heard a lot about the benefits of using stem cells to help with severe injuries. And there's a lot of research that backs that up.
We do that at MTC as well. So it's a very painless procedure, relatively speaking. I mean, we numb that area. You're laying on your stomach, so you don't really know. We take it from the back part of the hip here, and it's like this just little, you're talking, and then boop. And when you go into the bone, it's under pressure, so it just starts to fill up that syringe, and it fills it up. We fill up about 60 mLs, and then we have a special machine that will spin that down and separate that out, separate your stem cells. We leave a little bit of PRP in there. We think of the stem cells as the seeds, and the PRP as the fertilizer. Right. So I know there are PRP facials out there, and those can be nice, but you don't really get the full benefit. It's like a little less efficacy, maybe a little less duration as well. Right. So using those two combined is huge. And then, then your face is numbed, and we inject all through, the areas.
Like a typical injection process after that.
Yeah, all through in the neck and so forth. And then we have a special combination that we do, kind of a proprietary blend of peptide therapies afterwards, as your aftercare.
I was going to ask you, what do you recommend to use in concert with in order to immediately after, and then to preserve, to kind of elongate those results? That's really important, what's placed on the face right after.
So the peptide therapies are not only placed on the face, but they are also, we do those like sub-Q injections and that type of thing, because we really want to encourage, we want to throw everything at this to get growth and renewal. Of course, that helps hair, skin, nails, bone density, all the other things. We also do collagen during that time. But what we love to do then is put, like, for example, our M-Face, which was one of our regenerative energy tools, on that about 2 weeks afterwards. So that's kind of like the nirvana. You do your stem cell facial 2 weeks later after kind of the puffiness, because you're a little puffy afterwards.
I was going to say, what do you feel like right after? A little bit of bruising?
A little bit of bruising, a little puffiness, nothing that a little CC cream. I mean, when I did it, I went out the next day, I was fine. You are a little sore just where we extracted the bone marrow for a couple of days. But then after that, it's business as usual. I mean, you just do a little cover cream and you're good. But about 2 weeks after, we lay that energy on there with, like, for example, our M-Face device. And that just, again, I think of it as like, it's your garden, you've planted your seeds, you put your fertilizer on there, and then you put grow lights on.
Yeah.
Because that's the energy, right? So you have the grow lights on there, and it's like,
When do you start to see the results, and then how long will those last?
So typically about 2 weeks after, that's when you really see that glow. And I remember when I did mine, because I always get to be the guinea pig,
Right.
you know.
Lucky you.
When I did mine, I was kind of waiting. I had been prompted to know that, but it was really striking. You see a glow with that. And then it's over time, right?
Yeah.
Over time. Typically 3 to 5 years. I did mine 2 years ago. I think maybe next year, like in the summer, I'll probably do one again.
That compared to a lot of procedures that last 6 months, 3 months,
Yeah.
that's a long time to see those results.
And the thing
because
that
you're
you don't
turning
get
over
is you
and you're
don't get the
building.
migration, right? You don't get migration that you could get maybe with fillers
Yeah.
or and plus, again, too, the big thing for us is non-toxic.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so you're not putting anything in that could stimulate an autoimmune response. You can't be autoimmune to your own stem cells, right? And that's what's exciting. It's very much in alignment with what we do, and when people feel better, they want to look better.
And we kind of already touched on just the safety of it, and you're putting your own stem cells back in, and again, as opposed to a filler that is not real.
Yeah, I mean,
Real.
and there's some ones that are better. Everybody needs to choose what's right for them.
Right.
But for us, we actively search out things that really are in alignment with our whole philosophy of prompting the body with little tools and stimuli to heal itself. And at this instance, we're just healing our facial aging.
Working on everything, absolutely everything. How long should you plan to be there for this whole process?
Usually about 2 hours,
2
or
hours?
so. Yeah, about 2 hours.
That's for the extraction, and then that's for the injection. That's really not bad.
It's really not bad at all. Yeah, and we got to see some pictures of somebody who's
that was
done
great
that
to kind of
recently.
see that
She
in
has the
process.
whole process, like we were talking about. She chose to do the energy work afterwards. I think she actually has just recently started that. So
we know we're going to let everybody know where to go. Holiday party, the date is...
oh yeah, we have a holiday open house the week of December 16th.
There we go.
Coming up, people can come in and just learn about us. We always have healthy but delicious treats, and we can take tours. We can show you our regenerative suite where we do these cool procedures.
Great place if you have questions, great opportunity to stop by and talk through everything and see all the different services that they offer. If you would like to learn more, just go to medicaltransformationcenter.com.